Agroecology is a transdisciplinary science combating different scientific disciplines to seek solutions to real-world problems. Agroecological practices harness, maintain and enhance biological and ecological processes in agricultural production to help attract and provide mentorship support to the next generation as well as enhance their growth with socio-economic and environmental benefits. The Center for Indigenous Knowledge and Organizational Development, with support from the Alliance for Food Sovereignty in Africa, is organizing various quiz competitions amongst junior high school pupils in the Techiman municipality. The move, according to CIKOD, is to help encourage more youth into agroecology and ways of mitigating climate change. Agroecology James is the managing director of the Sustainable Livelihood Center.
One thing that was key is that climate change, either we like it or not, has come to stay with us and has become a global topic that people talk about every day. And we've been talking about it for some time now. But how can we talk about it in the elderly community and ignite our future leaders? So we saw it necessary to talk to the young ones, because very soon we are passing off and they will take the mantle. That is why we felt that, okay, let's talk to the young ones. Then as they move through the academic calendar, they have a space to find this climate change and its effects and use agroecological method to, mitigate it. That's why we organize the competition, it's between two schools. And one of the schools looked at the causes of it and then how to mitigate it, because we can't do away with it. It's part of that.
He says even though there's been collective efforts by policymakers over the years, more needs to be done by civil society organizations to help with the practical ways of encouraging more youth into agroecology.
They have done something, but the point is that it's about read, or chill, pass and forget. So students actually leave the school, they don't practice any of these things. The best thing to do is to make them do it practically. So even when he's sleeping, he's conscious of the environment. So the school education system, has done their part. But with the CSOs, we also have to play our part. So that's why we think that unlike the education system where they do it theory, we will do it practically. In that case, it's sinking into the kids' minds.
For the participating schools, the quiz competition would go a long way to help improve the knowledge of its pupils in agroecological practices. Nancy Efum Jodu is a science tutor at the Farmine Basic Junior High School.
I would say this program is very good. In the first place, that it has, when it's continuous happen, it will improve the knowledge of the children, and moreover, they've learned a lot from it. Though we have been teaching them the importance or the mitigation of the climate change, but this one is like a drama, and it has exposed all the children to the useful of what we have been teaching them in the classroom.
Ajay Bamisi is one of the participants of the quiz. He also believed that the competition would help encourage more pupils into the practice of agroecological farming.
I think that this competition should go on to encourage some students to express themselves and understand what climate change is.
Reporting for Joy News, Anas Sabit, Farmer.